stories are so funny. You on the airplane, I just die every time. I think that's so funny. I didn't know you'd never flown before. That's crazy. I would be freaking out. When I was in the airport in San Francisco, and what happened is my ticket information, it said I was on a Delta flight, but it was I was on a United flight, but it was a Delta number. It was ridiculous. So I get up to the United flight, and they go to scan my ticket, and it makes the crazy beep noise, and they're like, "You're not supposed to be on this plane." And I'm like, "Yes, I am. Like, I'm going to Peru. Like, I'm going to Georgia and then to Peru." And like, "No, you're on a Delta flight. This is the United terminal. You need to go find the Delta terminal." And she's like, "It's terminal 2 from here." And so I'm like, she's like, "Oh, and you have 10 minutes before the doors close." And I'm like, "Okay, quick prayer, let's run." And so I'm running through this airport, and like, I don't have a phone. I don't have like, this airport, the San Francisco airport is so weird, and like, the people were so unhelpful that work there. I had asked probably like at least like 8 people, and finally the very last person I asked, and it had to be 20 minutes. It was literally 20 minutes of me running around trying to find this stupid terminal, and like, I was crying, I was freaking out. People probably thought I was insane. Finally, she tells me like, "No, it's this terminal. Like, you need to go through here." I had to go through security again. And finally I get to this terminal, and it had probably been 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes. And there was still a line of people getting on the plane. And so, but they almost didn't want to take my ticket either, because like, "No, it says you're supposed to be on United." It was ridiculous. And finally, I'm on the plane. Here I am in Peru. End of story. But it was crazy. It's a good thing that it happened to you. I'm not gonna lie, you might have died. But no, your stories are really cool. And so I hope my stories are kind of as entertaining to you as they are to me. What else? This ACM has been very fun. Playtime. We have an hour at midday, which is so hot. It is so hot here all the time. Humid hot, like my stuff doesn't dry. Never dries. My hair doesn't even dry like overnight. It's crazy. And so we have playtime right in middle of the day, which is nice because it breaks up the classes, which is much needed. Breaks up the classes well, and so like our first group of the Avanzaros that were here when we were Principiantes, they played ultimate football, and it was so fun. I loved it. I think I sprained my ankle, I can't remember, but yeah, I did. And like, we had so much fun. And then my time of intermedio time, which was 2 weeks, we only had playtime with some Latinos. And so that was all right. There was a group of them, actually a group of Colombians. They were really cool that played volleyball every day. And so we had a great time doing that, and they were really good. And it was funny, they'd call me, because I was the only girl that would play, and I was the only white person there. And so they would call me the gringa leader, and they would let me like pick teams and stuff like that. And so it was cool. And so, but I kind of like tore I hurt like a muscle in my leg really bad, so that kind of sucked. But it's all good now. I told you I would probably wreck myself playing all these games. And the last 2 weeks it's been a lot of soccer. Don't necessarily like soccer a whole lot, but today we actually, for our last playtime, we had a game with, there had to be like at least 30 people on this field. It was gringos versus Latinos, and it was so fun. Every time we scored a goal, we were so obnoxious. We'd run down the field like they do on TV and be like, "Esos Estados Unidos!" And they were getting mad. Like, I thought the Latinos were probably gonna kill us, but it was really fun. And so that's been a really cool thing. The food has been interesting. Luckily I have a very strong stomach, and so it's been working out well. Every once in a while though, it gets a little rough. A lot of rice, a lot of chicken, a lot of potatoes. I kind of don't eat a whole lot here. The ice cream is amazing. I don't know what they put in it, but it's fantastic. And I love breakfast here. Breakfast here is really good. Well, I think it's good. It's literally just yogurt, and then like they have this cereal here that I love. It's so good. I have to find it when I leave. The 6 a.m. like find it in the field. And but yeah, so that's food. And then what else? My hair. My grandma bun is great. My hair, like, I can kind of curl it, but it doesn't really stay curly throughout the day like it does my natural wave thing, which is fine. It actually stays straight though, but that's here in the 6 a.m. Probably in the field, it's really not going to. Probably in the field, I'm probably gonna keep it up all the time just because it's so humid and like it just sticks to me and it's gross. grows. I really want to cut it off, but my hair has actually gotten so long since I've been here, which I know you're probably not gonna like it, but I love it. I'm pumped. By the time I get home, like 18 months, it's gonna be really long, and like I'll probably have to cut it because a lot of it will be dead and gross. But I'm excited. Like it's growing a lot here. My skin has gotten better since I've been here, which has been really nice. I'm not wearing any makeup now, so you'd be proud. I wear makeup. Makeup's like a special thing now for Sundays and P-days. All the pictures that I send you are just from Wednesdays, and so I don't look that good all the time, so no. But yeah, P-days are super fun. I look forward to email like all day. It's my favorite. We go to the temple early in the morning. I've been going to the temple sessions all in Spanish. I don't use those translators anymore. I learned tons of new words. Like it's really cool to be able to do it in Spanish. And then what else? Then we go like shopping and stuff at the store, but then we go home, or back to the CCM, home. We do lunch, and then like after that we're allowed an hour on the computers, of course, but everyone just takes forever because there's no one in there to watch us, and so we'll be in there for like about an hour and a half or so. So that's why I can email you for such a long time. It's stuff I have to do away in the field, so it'd be interesting to see how it works. I'm hoping I can send you these videos on email. If not, I'll have to stick them in an envelope and hopefully they get there, but I don't know if I should do that or not. They say mail gets there very well to the United States, but I don't know how well I'll get it back. I'm pumped to see if anyone sent me anything when I get to the mission home. I hope my parents are doing good. I don't tell them much of the like bad, hard stuff, because I just don't want them to like worry, and I don't know, Clint's emails were never really like that, and so I didn't want to do that to them, at least right now. And so like I still write them personal emails, but you kind of get a lot of the rough stuff. I hope you're okay with that. It kind of helps me a lot to like be able to talk about it with somebody that gets it, and like you're kind of my go-to guy to do that. So anyways, I hope everything is so good with you right now. Honestly, if the situation was reversed, I would be dying. The fact that like you're still like at home and like you go hang out with my family and like you're still in like the places that we used to be, that'd be really hard for me. And but I'm in Peru and I'm seeing things that I've never seen before, and getting to do things for the first time, and so that's really good for me. And so, but I hope you're doing well, and I hope the decisions you're making right now with school and work and all things like that, that you're doing them like for yourself. And I mean, you can keep me in mind if you want to, but we've got some time still, and I just want you to for sure be happy with all the decisions that you make no matter what happens. And so just keep that in mind, because I want the best for you. What else? I hope you're having a blast snowboarding. I can't wait to get videos once I'm in the field. I'm excited one day for you to teach me how to snowboard. I'm pumped for that. What else? I think I'm getting fat. It's not funny. If you laughed, I'm gonna be really upset. No, but legit, I think I'm getting fat. Like, I can tell like my arms have gotten like chubby, and I hate it. I feel like my stomach, like, it's kind of big. I don't know. But it's hard because like we sit in class all day and we only have an hour to like playtime, and we usually play like sports, and like I'll be dripping sweat, but like you don't get like a workout in, whereas starting Wednesday, workouts in the morning, and so I'm excited for that. But yeah, so I think I'm getting fat, and I'm sorry, but I hope you're not getting fat. You're on like your cool like lifestyle change, not your diet, whatever. You're such a dork. And so I hope that's going well for you. Don't send me any shirtless photos, I'll kill you. Oh, but send me more photos. I want to see stuff. I want to see your family. I want to see stuff you're doing. Just send me pictures of stuff. Whatever you want to send me pictures of. I love pictures. And yeah, I show everybody pictures of you and I all the time, and they love them. The Polaroids are so cool. I forgot how like I hadn't opened them because it was a little difficult for me to open them. Actually, the first time I looked at them was like a week ago, and they're so cool. I love them. And you might find a few in the presents as you open them. So yeah. Anyways, though, I hope you are doing super well, and I'm gonna make a part 3 to this video, so let's stop it now.